somewhere far away. I want you talking to the moon right now. Looking through the window in my room. There's not much I love to say, and I don't have the strength to fight. I feel that it's not like I've been buried in the grave, and you stepped in my soul.
Okay, I can explain, like, bruh, I usually would have been had a video out by now, but my phone that I'm filming on want to act stupid, and I'm waiting to get another one. Hopefully y'all can see me, but we're back in the kitchen because I'm cooking me something to eat. I'm so stressed. I had my video filmed and they wanted to act booty for me. I don't know, but ouch. Fuck. Okay, but like I was saying, I'm so confused. I'm so lost. Like, okay, I don't know if y'all can see me, but life has been hell. Listen, I'm about to put out a video, probably not that reaction video that I have filmed. I've just been so stressed. I can't do nothing, bro. I've been trying to clean my room and, like, bro, I'm so stressed. But I'm gonna make it happen. Like, man, I can't even vlog on my other channel like I want to because this phone just keeps telling me I don't have enough space. Like, isn't that what iPhones are for? More space? Like, now, I don't know, iPhone. You're doing me wrong. But I'm just gonna take this upstairs. I need to give me a pop. Let me put y'all on real quick. This lemon lime Sprite, keep it in your house as a beverage to drink. I'm gonna see y'all when I get upstairs because I'm just all out of order, but I just had to come here and vlog and let y'all know what was going on. But I'll explain more when I get up to my filming area. Okay, I'm gonna try to film this for the third time. It's not really a third time because I'm just gonna react to a whole nother video. Hopefully I can get this one to save to the phone so I can post it to YouTube. So hopefully all goes well. I guess you'll know if I post this video, and if I don't, you'll never see this. But in today's video, well, in my last video, I was going to react to Help Us Out of America Conspiracy's channel's video, and I found another one, a very good one, and it just would not save, and I was just so fed up and over it. But oh my god, it's just always something, and my phone just cut off, so we're gonna have to wait a minute. Both of my phones have been messing up. I don't know why. Like, if it's something in the sky tampering with these phones, like, I don't know, like, they just been acting so dumb lately. I'm definitely in need of another phone, so I'm trying to, you know, work around and get the money for a new phone. So for now, I'm stuck with these good for nothing phones. Hopefully I can post this. I'm gonna be so upset if it doesn't work again because it takes a lot to sit down and film a video and then edit the video, save it. It takes time to post it, and then you have to make a thumbnail and think of a title that you want to, you know, it's just complicated stuff. And I don't know, like, I would never be slacking this much, but because my phone, the one that I'm filming with, is going to hell, it's kind of hard to post on the regular, so I'm trying to do my best. I got a message from someone. She was asking me if I was okay because I haven't posted in a few days. Yes, I'm perfectly fine. I just cannot get my phone to work, unfortunately, but she know who she is. Thank you so much for even checking in. I really appreciate that. But in today's video, we're going to be reacting to Tony Turner's The Truth Behind Aaliyah and Queen of the Damned. And this video is only 6 minutes long, 6 minutes and 21 seconds long. So hopefully this is not a long video because I'm just too out of it to even try to edit a 40 or 30-minute video. So hopefully this is under that. So without further ado, make sure to like and subscribe, become part of the Krazy Conspiracy team, and turn on your bell post notifications so that you'll be notified every time I drop a video. But without more to say, let's just get into this.
What do you want to do? Oh, you want to do a vampire?
Yeah.
Would you be the vampire or?
Oh, no, I have to be a vampire.
Oh, you got
Very hot, sexy female vampire, right? We need that.
She definitely killed that.
Yeah, you know, you're working without the vampire part. It's pretty hot and sexy. Anyway, well, you actually have nice teeth. You have to fix that.
I have to do that, get the fangs and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Right.
And then you take the blood.
The blood, all the good stuff, pale face. I go there for it.
Yeah.
Love since I was a little girl. So.
Oh, you have this vampire thing.
Yeah, I love ever since Lost Boys, love Bram Stoker's Dracula, of course, Interview, all that.
Well, you got that.
She said that she would go pale. They actually left her skin color the way it was, which was absolutely gorgeous. Like, I think that is amazing because we don't need black pale vampires. Like, no. Leave that for, the other race. No offense, no color stuff, but she did that. I also heard that they had like fake vampire teeth for her, but they didn't fit, so they had to make custom fangs. Fun fact, those are actually her real teeth, just the fangs are fake, which is totally amazing to know.
The film, based on Anne Rice's novel, was centered around the queen of all vampires, Akasha, being awakened from a long sleep by the music of Lestat, a vampire.
Speaking on vampire stuff, I don't mean to interrupt this video again. I want to read this thing that I found on vampires on Google. Hopefully I saved it. No, I didn't. So let's go try to find that real quick because it was just some crazy stuff. Like, okay, I found it, and actually I was kind of like, it's just the little things that matter. I was like, I wonder why she was into vampires and why she wanted to be a vampire herself. And when you look up the meaning behind a female vampire, I found this on Urban Dictionary. You can look it up yourself. And number one, it says, a vampire that appears/has the physical form of a woman, however, is not quite what she seems, can often be deceiving in the extreme, being her entire life is usually a fabricated lie, and thus is constantly acting. Usually dresses either in goth styling or in normal fashions. Usually in the fashion of being a vixen, she is a teasing, taunting creature who dares you to be with her. So just from that, I'll do a whole video on this little source that I found, this online source, but if what I was reading doesn't sound like what could have been Aaliyah's life, or just looking from her through pictures and videos, if that doesn't sound like it could have been her life and what she felt like as a person, as a woman, then I don't know what does. It's a reason why she liked certain things. She loved vampires, and I'll do another video, but I just wanted to read that. I don't know what made me think of that, but I was like, let me look up female vampire meaning, and this is what it gave. And I'm like, I say some of these things about Aaliyah, like I feel like she could have been, this type of person that I'm reading on my phone. I'm not making sense right now, but I'll do a whole video and then it'll be more like, oh, okay, now I see. I had to read that to y'all because it's funny that he's talking about Queen of the Damned, and I found this. I just think that the meaning behind a female vampire just explains Aaliyah to a T. That's just me though. But anyways, let's continue.
Vampire turned rock star. Akasha begins her gory rule and tries to build up a romance with Lestat so they can rule together, but is ultimately betrayed by him in the end for his human lover. Starting in September of 2000, Aaliyah will fly to Australia with her team and brother to begin filming her scenes for the film. It is worth noting that Aaliyah was also working on her highly anticipated third album at the time as well, recording many songs in an Australian studio. In addition, Aaliyah will also fly back to New York just days after filming started to attend the VMAs, where she won 2 Moon that evening.
I don't know what she was doing for the industry or like what she was giving them, but she was literally the one, like the it girl, even from someone who has never met her and never, even wasn't barely alive, barely born when she was out. She was literally like, she had awards up the butt. She had so many movies booked, successful albums. She had another album that was just about to drop. Well, I think it dropped, but she didn't get the chance to promote it. She was just so spoiled in the industry, if you will. She was doing something right. I don't know what it was, but they definitely loved her enough to give her this stuff, like all this stuff. She was doing big things, like, yeah.
This gave her even more notoriety.
21-year-old Aaliyah.
That's too why I kind of find it hard that she was sacrificed by the Illuminati, because why would they give her these opportunities or let her receive these opportunities and then kill her? They usually taunt them and make them look bad and make their success go down, but why would they, continue to give her awards or allow her to get awards and movie roles if they were just gonna kill her, or if they didn't like something, if they were just gonna sacrifice her? Like,
Aaliyah makes this year's sizzling list because her film career has become red hot. Playing a vampire in the upcoming Queen of the Damned is something Aaliyah can really sink her teeth into.
I just do what I love. I work hard. I put my all into everything I do, whether it be acting, whether it be singing, and I don't worry about anything else.
Fun fact, Aaliyah didn't even read the corresponding Anne Rice novel for Queen of the Damned before she auditioned and won the role. She only read it after getting chosen for the part as part of her preparation. Aaliyah also worked with her acting coach for weeks to get Akasha's body language right, as well as a dialect coach so she could enunciate correctly in the Egyptian accent that was asked of her.
you know what? Although it probably is a fact, I find it hard to believe that Aaliyah really needed help acting, because she was already like this Egyptian goddess. Like, I don't know if some of you are familiar with my old page. I used to have a page that was called Egyptian Goddess, the Egyptian Goddess, or something like that. And I don't know, Aaliyah gave off that vibe as an Egyptian woman, and just telling by like the stuff she wore, some of the stuff she wore, her demeanor, her eye makeup, her eyewear. She always wore the winged eyeliner, like especially at the bottom, like, and she just always rubbed off Egyptian to me. Like, I don't know, she even had Egyptian pieces in her home. Like, I don't know, I think Aaliyah was onto something. It wasn't just a coincidence. It's not just something that she just, fell in love with. I think she studied the background of a vampire. I just felt like she already had the Egyptian feel in her.
Aaliyah described it as all coming full circle once she was in hair, makeup, and costume. Aaliyah had eventually finished filming her scenes in early 2001, and all that was left was post-production work, including the CGI effects and ADR, automated dialogue replacement. Some of Aaliyah's dialogue was hard to understand because of the Egyptian accent she used, and she was due to re-record some lines. Unfortunately, as we all know, tragedy struck.
I did not know that she had to go back and redo some clips. She definitely killed it in Queen of the Damned. Like, she needs all the props she can get still to this day, because she killed that. And it's like, when you watch it, I don't know, that she's the only star you want to see, like the only person in that movie you want to see. That's just how I feel. No disrespect to the other people. I do like Lestat's character. I do like Marius's character. It's a lot of good characters in that show. That movie was well put together, especially to be in the time it came out. Like, but I've seen Queen of the Damned so many times. I'm so over it. I wish she would have filmed more movies. I always say this, but she didn't get the opportunity. But she definitely killed the ones she was in, and she proved herself to be a full-on entertainer.
And Aaliyah would pass months later, unable to do so. Rashad, Aaliyah's brother, would eventually step in to record the lines for Aaliyah, since producers noted they had similar vocal tones, and his voice would be mixed with Aaliyah's original audio. Rashad will also take Aaliyah's place in the press junkets for the film. Queen of the Damned would debut on February 22nd, 2002 to mixed reviews and moderate success. Anne Rice herself even shunned the film, since she revealed producers would not let her screenwrite the script and it diverged too much from her original novel. However, to fans and critics alike, Aaliyah's performance would arise as the highlight of the film, along with the edgy rock soundtrack produced by Jonathan Davis, the frontman for metal group Korn. Aaliyah never got to see her hard work.
Yeah, unfortunately, she never got to see it. It was definitely bomb. I'm glad that they gave her that role because we have something to remember her by when filming in the filming department, and she definitely killed that. And I don't even know how she got through speaking in a different accent, and then the body movement, like she just that probably came natural to her because she already was belly dancing, you know, since she was younger. So it was that part was probably easy for her. But unfortunately, she passed away. Things couldn't be finished. They had to get her brother. I did hear about that. I think she would have been so satisfied after this. And after this movie, she probably just would have prospered after this. This probably would have been her breaking point. And her album would have made her skyrocket. But unfortunately, something went wrong that wasn't supposed to.
How it paid off, and how well she was so received. This was a very different side to Aaliyah many never seen before. In Romeo Must Die, her character Trish was just a modified version of herself, but in this film, she got to be evil and play a murderous character. It was a dark side many people didn't even know Aaliyah could pull off.
Definitely fun to explore that side of yourself, and the side of yourself that you keep hidden in your everyday life.
Okay, see, this part, you know, it's like a different character in Queen of the Damned. He said it's like a modified character, like a modified herself in Romeo Must Die, which I think Romeo Must Die really reflects how she was, most certainly. In Queen of the Damned, I think that reflects her too, but I think that reflects more of what she was going to become and how it was gonna be for her then, you know? I don't know, I feel like these movies really have messages, or they really show a reflection of that artist's life, you know, or their upcoming life. Same for music. I think music is how they always say it, music is how they express themselves. And she said it's fun to explore the dark sides because it's not really something, it's not really something she shows you, it's private or whatever. So I think this stuff comes natural to her. It's just something that she does that you don't see. Like, she could have had a little evil in her. You never know. Like,
because you know you're not supposed to go there unless it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's fun to just
she kept calm. She always stayed in character no matter what, and she never lost that character unless it was necessary. And I think that she, like she said, she would definitely put somebody in their place when it came to her work. But for the most part, she was an innocent girl. But I think she was getting into the more darker side, and what I mean by that is like the Illuminati. I think she was gonna sign with them or start just being evil. She was transitioning from this good girl to this bad girl, you know?
It really showed her versatility as an actress, and this was only her second film she ever did. Over the years, many have attributed this dark role as a premonition to Aaliyah's untimely death, but in retrospect, it was just an ironic twist of fate. The film would be dedicated in Aaliyah.
You know what, with that ending on that movie, she kind of was burnt and turned into ash or whatever, and she got into a plane accident, you know? I feel like movies really depict actual life. Like, I feel like they knew what was coming. You just can't sit there and tell me, you know, and it was called Queen of the Damned. She was rising to the top. She was becoming, well, I think they deemed her as Queen of R&B or something. It was Queen of something. I know she was the princess of R&B, but I swear they said she was the queen of something. She was just, you know, rising to the top. But Queen of the Damned, and then she dies. Like, it's just not a coincidence. And then her other movie is Romeo Must Die. I think that she was the Romeo. I don't know. That's just how I feel. I feel like this was not just faith or a coincidence. I think that they actually knew what was going on. They will put your death in a movie. And for example, I was watching, I don't know which one it was, but it was Fast and Furious, and Paul Walker's son, the mom of Paul Walker's son on Fast and Furious, she was putting him in the car, and the little kid was playing with a red car, and then he threw it outside the van, and it hit the sidewalk, and he was just looking at it. It was a red car. And then, you know, sometime later, Paul Walker dies in a red car. You can't tell me that's faith too. Like, no, it can't be faith. It just can't be a coincidence. And I pointed that out to my family when we were watching. I was like, did y'all just see that? That little boy just threw a red car, and Paul Walker died in a red car. Aaliyah, on her last movie, turned into ash. She got into a plane crash. Like, that is so weird. Like, I just really think that they do know what they're doing with these movies, and that's why they want it to be particular. Everything has to be the same when they film the scene over and over. Everything has to be the same. So I think they planned this. They wanted to...
in his memory, and a tribute section will be recorded for the DVD release with co-stars, the director, and producers praising Aaliyah's performance and work ethic.
She was the most reliable person on the set. She was always ready, always on time, would do whatever was needed, very nice to everyone all the time. She was a very giving person in that way, all the time. There was never any act.
Years later, Aaliyah's role as Akasha remains iconic and a staple for Halloween for many fans and celebrities. Aaliyah's performance in Queen of the Damned displayed not only her natural talent and flexibility as an actress, but also her limitless potential. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit the...
I love when people just share their stories on meeting Aaliyah and being around Aaliyah, because I mean, they're basically all the same, just different words and different feelings. It's amazing. He said she was just, you know, always kind, on time. Like, I could just see Aaliyah being that type of person. She was literally perfect. Like, from what I hear from every person who has ever met her and from her family, she was just so perfect. Like, I know she had flaws, like, I'm not even gonna cap, but in a sense of being down to earth, she was literally probably an angel. And we'll never have that back, because nowadays people are fighting each other to get to the top. They are downing each other to be to the top, and it's just unfortunate. Early 2000s and the 90s were the best times. People like me didn't realize that as kids, that those were the more poppin' days. And now we just look back and we're just like, dang, we didn't even soak in that moment. It's too late now. Everything is just changed. Like, it's funny how everything changed. Like, it's just more dull in life. Nothing's bright, nothing's fun, nothing's easy. It's just a horrible world now. But anyways, that'll be it for today's video. I hope you guys liked this video. I thought it was gonna be more sinister, like some hidden message digging or something, but no, he was just talking about her role in Queen of the Damned and fun facts behind it, basically interesting facts. But anyways, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Do you remember that one night when we fell in love? What we had felt so right, 'cause we had trust. I was drowning in our lives. I know we're broken up, you know the feelings deep inside. So why